Monday. Happy Monday, guys. As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem, Jordan, what's going on? What's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What's cracking like it?
We live in the dream. I'm waiting for Charlemagne to hand over the check to us. That's what I'm asking God.
I hear you, man. Either him or Spotify,
Mm-hmm.
Apple, somebody, they need to cut the check because we're going to get there. Cut the check. Other than that, it's another wonderful Monday evening over here. Like I said, I'm glad to be here as always. Let's get it.
And also shout out to you, Matt. I know you watching. I know you be watching the show. I really do. Appreciate your love. You always been. You subscribe to Cal Culture Radio. You one of my, my deepest, closest friend. My love and my prayers and Cal Culture family. Send out love and our prayers to you and your family. I know you're going through a difficult time, my brother. I hope this show make you put a smile on your face. I know it's hard, bro. You almost got me in tears right now. So I know how hard it is, bro. Trust me, I understand. So, my love for you always, man. I really appreciate you because you be rocking in with the show, and I know you in real life. So, my prayers go to you, my brother. So, but go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Glad y'all see you on the chat. I'll be seeing Ken Dawes. Salute to you, buddy. Salute to you. Glad y'all coming on by. Like we said, we appreciate you guys. Oh, we got some wonderful news, you guys. All back on the audio side. We be recording to, Speaker, Apple, Pandora, Spotify. We hit over 10,000 downloads. So, it's working hard with these brothers. And, that's another milestone that we hit. We appreciate it. But then again, we got many, many more milestones to go. So we are very, very thankful, grateful that we hit that milestone. And I'm just proud to be with my brothers right here. We're doing the thing, and we're not going to stop till we get what we get. So let's get into these topics. Hakeem, I'm gonna start with that TikTok chick, the video with the boyfriend. I'm sorry now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so let's get on to it. What's going on, Jabari, Muhammad? David. David. Shout out to you, David's a new watcher. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so let's get on to it. So today's topic, the topic number one is, now this has been trending all weekend, doing, TikTok, Instagram, and everything. So there's a woman named Justina, I believe she's a TikToker, and she with her boyfriend to a concert to a Nigerian artist named Amon J, and she is a big fan, and she was in close to the crowd, and the artist actually picked her to go on stage. Mind you, the boyfriend is right there, right behind her and everything. But instead of saying with the boyfriend, she actually just went up on stage and you know as we would call it, you say that he was, serenading on her while his boyfriend watching everything. The poor boyfriend did not lock it, and he walked. He didn't like it, so he walked out and everything. And it got so big, got so trending that everybody was seeing it. I believe, Casanat, he reacted to it, and he got him into. We'll play that video later, but he got it, brought him up and everything. He addressed the situation. So Casanat, he hooked him up with not just with a girlfriend, and he had on his Instagram. I think he started with I think it's 1,000 subscribers. I mean, 1,000 followers, and now he's up to almost 50,000 subscribers and everything, just to help the man out because how the video went so viral and everything. So we do have the clip for you guys. Hakeem, start with the TikTok one. When it was at the concert, just make sure you mute that one, and then after you mute that one, just play it, and then you can play it about her telling her side of the story.
All right.
And after that, we'll chop it up.
This the one because she's talking in the beginning. That's the one?
No, I think it's the fourth slide. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fifth slide. And after that, go back to the first slide. That's when she starts talking.
Or is it, okay. It's the same okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, same thing.
All right.
Yeah, he was doing that while the boyfriend was watching. He's shaking his head. I know he pissed.
Oh man. Now you want to go to the beginning, eh?
Yeah, you go to the beginning.
Um, I said I was going to do a story time and tell my side of the story because the amount of hate that I'm getting called all types of things that I've never even heard before. Like, it's getting a bit scary, and I keep coming and keep coming. Like, whoa. So, I really want to explain myself and address a few rumors as well. But obviously, before I get that started, I want to publicly apologize to him. Obviously, me and him, we've had private conversations where we spoke, but since it was public, I think the right thing for me to do is to publicly apologize to him. Like, that was bad, but you know, it was honestly a mistake. If I knew this would like get this far, I wouldn't even go to the concert. I don't know, because this is not worth the hate that I'm. Hi everyone. I said I was going to do a story time, but yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into like the story. The rumors, actually, I want to address the rumors first. So why am I okay? First of all, who's Fafa? No, who's that person? Whoever said that my name is Fafa, can you come? No, come please. Because how? I literally went on stage. I literally said my name is Jess. I said it twice. So I don't know how people are getting this information from. That's not my name, please. Like, no. And also people saying that he's the one that bought the tickets. Who told you that as well? Who said he's the one that bought the tickets? It was me. I'm the one that bought the tickets. I wanted him to have a good time because, you know, like, we're young, like, real young. But yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into like the story. The rumors, actually, I want to address the rumors first. So why am I okay? First of all, so like, I thought this is a good thing to do. Let me just take my man to a concert. Let's have fun. Like, that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. I beg. Since when is it illegal to do so? Since when? That just tells you a lot, because us women, we can do things as well. Like, if I want to take my man out, I'll take my man out. So yeah, like I said, it was me. Anyways, also, me and him, like, we've had private conversations about going on stage with Omah because he does this at his shows. If you really know Omah, you will know that he's done this in his past, at his past concerts. Like, this is what he does. This is literally what he does. Like, it's nothing new. So obviously, I said, you know, him at this conversation, like, I said to him, if I was to get called on stage, I'm going to go on stage. And he said that's fine. Like, he's been saying that's fine. Like, me and him never ever had an issue with me going on stage, even when the time came. Like, I think so. Like, there was a video where people were saying like I was moving away from him, like I was pushing him away. Like, no. Like, Omah literally looked at me and said, "You said I want to."
Yep.
All right, so that was it. So yeah, she was on stage. Like I said, that hit viral because, like I said, a lot of people did not like what she did from a men's side, a general side. And actually, I'm gonna read some comments on that too. Read some comments. So one comment said, "Yeah, sis was wrong. I wouldn't embarrass my man like that." Um, One says, ladies and gentlemen, this is how women can't take accountability. Exact word, if I knew this would go this far, I wouldn't go to the concert. Instead of saying I was wrong for going on stage with him, she took a cop out plea. And now I'm going to read one more. One more said, you know, the sisterhood ain't defending you. They're going to take care of your man in their hands. All right, so that was a little comments with me saying. So I'm gonna pass to you guys. I'm gonna start with you, Rodney. If you, I'm gonna put a situation down. If you took your girl to a concert, or a girl take you to the concert, or whatever, and you know her favorite singer was singing Chris Brown, Usher, and she decided to go one of them. If Usher, Chris Brown picked her to go on dance and everything, would you let your girl go on the stage and do what she did?
Yeah, me, I don't mind. She can do pretty much. I don't mind if she comfortable doing it. Go ahead. I'm not like one of those guys that's very insecure when it comes to the aspect on like certain things. That if that what you want to do, go ahead. To me, when you are insecure man is the one that overreact over things like that. I don't overreact to things like that because I understand the type of business and the possession when it comes to position when it comes to stuff like that, especially when it comes to artists. So I don't mind. My girl's with me and she want to go on stage, and the guy want to go on stage. Go ahead. It's the same thing. Beyonce called me on stage. She shouldn't mind either. I'll go on stage and dance on Beyonce and grind on Beyonce too. So it's the same equal thing. So I don't have an issue with it. Go ahead, Ken.
For me, perception is everything. Um, there's a difference where you can get on stage and dance, but there's sometimes where it's kind of crossing the line of disrespect, in my opinion. I personally never would like. I've never been in that type of situations. I've been to concerts before, but it's never been those type of concerts with you going on stage. But me personally, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be lying if I tell you I would feel uncomfortable seeing my girl getting piped down, piped down on stage. You know what I mean? So yeah, I might set trip about it. I might set trip about it.
Yeah, I hear it on that. For me, I'm a husband. I'm a husband, so it's a little it's a little bit different for me. So let's say Usher or Chris Brown take her upstage and everything. As long as they don't do any type of sexual things that's either touching or anything, that's fine and everything, because I know if that was the other side, if Rihanna put me on stage, or let's say, my childhood crush back in the day was Janet Jackson. I remember she had concerts when she'll pick somebody and then she'll tie them up and everything, all that type of stuff. Back in the day, all that time when she had her concerts and everything, I was like, okay. But if that was in a situation that I know my wife would not like that. So I'll just say this, if I took my wife into a concert like that, I wouldn't like it. I would not like it because I don't know. I just feel I'm not saying I'm insecure. It's just like it's just hard to see another man touching my wife because I've been touching my wife. You get what I'm saying? I've been with my wife for so many years and all that type of thing. And it's the same thing when a woman, when she sees, like, if a man goes on stage at a concert and everything, it's 2 or 3 times worse if a woman do that, because if that guy was went to a concert, a chick put him up, oh man, like I said, she would have got 2, 10, 20 times worse what this woman's doing right now and everything. So but like I said, but if they talked about it though, I guess it was fine. But I guess what the guy was seeing, he didn't know he was going to go that far to an extent like that. So, and that's what it kind of got the internet buzzing and everything. You got Casanata saying something about it. Speaking of that, can you play? I did see you click about Casanata, and he kind of addressed the situation, how you broke him out. He kind of helped him out and everything. Yep.
And guess what? To everybody on Twitter, y'all plugs gotta clip this one right here. To everybody on Twitter who said exposure doesn't do anything, not only did we give him so much exposure yesterday for his Instagram account, made sure that, he had some bread, you feel what I'm saying? He texted me all morning and said that he has so much opportunities now for him. All right? He can't thank me enough. He has so much people trying to put plays together for him with fashion and etc. and things like that. And he has enough exposure to begin what he wants to do. Chat, keep in mind, yesterday, he reactivated his Instagram. He had 500 followers. After yesterday's streams, he has half of 100,000.
So, I believe Casanat brought her up on his stream a couple of days ago, and I think he got another girlfriend too, or the type of things too, because because I'm thinking, in this society, we like to pick and choose what's right or wrong and everything about this certain situation when with the woman went up there and dancing on everything, and a lot of people was not cool with it and everything, and you see, it got so big that it got the guy, getting money off it by monetizing and everything, and when Casa not. Once you go on Casa not stream, that's money right there. So you instantly get money and anything. Get money. Yeah, but for me, I'm not cool with it unless it's like a slow dance or something like that for me. But I know I probably feel some type of way. But the same thing with my wife. If I was up there with a woman, like a famous artist, she would not be cool with that.
Yeah, Carson got the platform, so shout out to him. I like to see people like that when I have a huge platform to get other people that that acknowledgement, and not only that to help his platform grow as well. So shout out to him for doing that. I would say like people like Carson, those are genuine dude. You know what I'm saying? He's in Miami, so really cool dude. If I ever meet him in real life, I shake his hand. Like people like that to give people opportunities like that. That's really good. Shout out to him for doing so. Not only that, but shout out to those that's watching as well. Shout out to Just Hit Me Out, Sherry Bryan, Joe Bryan, Bobby Bryan, Jabari, what's going on, and that's all I can say. And Kendall, what's happening, and yeah, and also the news today. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. I'm kind of out of it right now. My friends just lost somebody, so my mind is not really too much focused, but I'm trying to get my mind back to focus again. So, I would say it's very. Shout out to Gore as well. So what I'm saying it's very. It's a tough situation when you got when you got guys like feel insecure about their women dancing on singles. Me, I used to date a stripper, so that would say when you in that type of environment, you kind of understand like what's going on. See, when I date a stripper, people used to date a stripper, and when you dating a stripper, don't you feel kind of nervous that guys gonna throw money at her or touch her and this and that? I say no. I was very secure in myself. So I say if you're someone that's very secure in yourself, it pretty much it helps you out. So certain stuff just don't bother you. But that's for me. But go ahead, Akeem.
Me, you see, that's why I say I like lames. I couldn't deal with no stripper. Like, you on another level. Like, cause I might be like, who you talking to over there? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's just a side of me that I gotta embrace and understand. But one thing I do know is just like when we talking about finding a mate, typical wives, typical women who are in relationships, they have a certain standard of procedure of how they present themselves in public. Majority of women wouldn't have done that if she wanted her relationship to be intact. Because the biggest thing is how you make your man look in public. You know what I mean? You might not. Some people might not think about it as nothing. Public humiliation, being viewed as a weak, soft man, that comes. I know some people say don't matter, but men do care about these things. Men care about the way their image is portrayed, and the woman sometimes is the cause of it being portrayed negatively.
Mm-hmm.
Could never date nobody who's gonna make me look bad. Never. Or do some things like, or you had like a checker past or something. You know what I mean? Like we would have to move out of town or something for us to be living.
Yeah, I get you. I can. You want somebody that represents you as at the finest and everything. You don't want to hear no. You just want to hear. You want her to be kind of clean cut. You want to hear nothing in the past and nothing about she did this or she did that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But like I said, people are different. We have a different mindset. How me, you, Hakeem, Ronnie, is different mindset. But yeah, for me, I just like I said, I've been with my lady too long. It's like it's I like I said, I'll be okay with it. Like I said, I would be okay with it. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't. It's just like you my wife. There's a certain standard that you got to be in. You a Lewis and everything. So and my wife knows that. My wife is don't even think like that. So for me, it's cool. It's cool.
Shiesty wants something over. I'm tired of relationship talk. Sorry, relationship talk gonna be around forever. You can't stop relationship talk. As long as human being is here, it's always gonna be relationship talk. You can't get rid of it. You just can't. Now you talking about the aspect of
that
social media? Nah, because people are always gonna have this issue with relationship. People right now
I,
still going to therapy over a relationship. So you're gonna always have a relationship, even if it's a friendship relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, whatever the case may be, father and son, mother and daughter. You're gonna always have a relationship talk. It's a part of human nature. It's just something you just can't really get rid of. But yeah, but I would say, but to me, it's just a bit depends on the. See, look, I agreed. That's what I'm saying. So, side shit, you can't really. That way, everywhere you go, they talk about it. Now, even now, you got celebrities now. Now, I'm talking about relationship. You got Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal. One of them was
Shannon.
talking. Shannon, Shaq,
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal was talking about
yeah.
what the other day. He was talking about so a woman had a body count, something like that. I don't know, like Shaq talking about body count.
And I remember when Stephen A was talking about body count. I was like, what? I'm like,
That
what?
was
Like,
saying because go ahead.
first it was us, then it was the red pill talk and everything. You got other relationships, then you got these celebrities, these sports commentators. I remember Stephen A. It was like said, how many like talk about body counts? Like, what is it just feels so weird when you hear, celebrities and entertainers, talk about body counts and stuff and like that coming out in a different way. Even though they could come and, speak freely on YouTube because when they're on there, national TV, they can't do that. It's regulated, but it's just very, very weird to hear them talk about, getting a relationship talk about body conscious. I don't know. It's just so weird to see them kind of be outside of that box.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Shaquille O'Neal, he got a. I don't know if he got a channel or TikTok. One of them, man, he's just going in on dating relationship. I'm like, Shaq, you get what I'm saying? That was it because that's what sells. Relationship talk will always sell in this market. Yeah, the times of this, yeah, KI Culture Radio did have 10,000 downloads on Apple podcast. I didn't even know. They just told me that
Spotify.
when we posted
Yep.
on there.
Spotify,
I didn't
yeah.
even. I didn't even know. Like literally, I was woke out of the sleep. Next thing you know, my friend gave me some bad news. I was like, what? And then I was like, well, yeah. So they just told me that now. So that was it. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, shout out to you guys. I'm telling you guys making Chaos Culture Radio what it is today. We can't take no credit. Not even me. I can't take no credit at all. It's you guys that's making this show what it is today. So I would say you guys keep doing the great work. And when I say you guys, I mean the people. Keep doing the great work. Keep rocking with us. As you can see, that we're very genuine, very organic, and also don't be afraid to come over here because I know some people gonna watch the audio. Don't be afraid to come over here on the YouTube side. Join in the conversation. Join in the chat. Because you see people in the chat, they're very nice. Except there's one person that might give you a little bit of pushback. That person's name is Shiesty Bum. Go in. You have my freedom to go in on her. I don't care. Everybody else, yeah, good. Joe don't hurt him. Shout out to you. Go ahead.
As Brother Hakeem said, respect for your partner in public shows how much they mean to you. This is why I can't date certain kind of women. That would have never happened to a woman who was in church, who's at the masjid, who grew up in a strict traditional household, who grew up in a strict Caribbean household, who grew up very religious fundamental. She's not going to do those things. You feel me? And you got women who doesn't do that. Some people just have morals. Like I can't, you know what I mean? It's just me. Me being older, I'm even more strict. You showing some cleavage, I'm like, yeah, man, that's not for everybody. That's for me. That's
It's
for
like
me.
that, King?
Yeah. You can't show no cleavage. You can't show no cleavage. No pinstripe, no pinstripe skirt that where
What
your
dress?
butt.
What's the dress length? I'm gonna know what's the dress length.
I want her to dress like the Jewish girls.
All the way down to the ankles.
All to the down to the ankles. I want her to dress.
No ankles showing whatsoever.
No ankles showing. I want her to dress like the Jewish girls and the Muslim girls. That's how I want my women. I don't want no ass showing, no cleavage showing, no skin showing. When we get home, you get butt booty naked. You put on lingerie when we get home.
You heard what Joe Norm said?
Yeah.
he typed in.
Pretty.
Yeah.
What is it, Habib?
Hijabi. Hijabi
Jabi
female. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I want my woman to look sexy. I'm sorry.
And that's no problem.
You with me, you gotta look sexy. I'm sorry. You can't be out here long dress. Nah, hell no. Because then I'm gonna be very hypocritical. She wearing a long dress, you can't see nothing, and I'm going back to that woman that got their ass out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very hypocritical. I'm like, no, I want you to be sexy. I don't care, guys. Look, I want you to be sexy. Forget that.
Yeah, as long as my wife, she knows how to rock, my type. She's sexy, but yeah, she's sophisticated what she wears and everything. So You know, so more of the stuff I see, you know, majority of stuff I approve. There's really nothing my wife wears that I don't approve of. My wife, when she dressed, she knows how to dress. You know, she represents her as well as she represents me. So shout out to my wife.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I heard about that on him channel. They say there was a woman who was Habib, and she does corn. Yeah, yeah.
Haram. She can't roll with us. You doing corn only fans? We don't want you here.
Mm.
She said, with my man, but classy. Most definitely pretty red.
Yeah.
Yeah, classy. That was classy. That was classy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But still sexy though. We
Still
just can't be
sexy.
like, yeah. But shout out to yeah, Jordan. Yeah, I just heard. Yeah, Jordan, you had your baby shower as well. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, baby shower went well. So
Oh yeah,
you didn't.
it was very the baby shower. It was enjoyment. It was like what 3 or 4 hours. We had like what 20 people came. Majority of people that lived here. We had people that came out of town. Yeah, man, it was beautiful. We had a lot of gifts. You know, play games, ate well. Just had a great time. It was just my wife, she was just overwhelmed. I felt great. It was wonderful. Shout out to the people that came to the baby shower. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. Yeah, no, but I'm saying, people, some guys don't mind. Look, he had a hobby, literally married, and she does corn. I think she
Nah,
does OnlyFans, if I'm not
nah.
mistaken. Because I remember somebody saying that. I remember that she does. I don't know if it's OnlyFans or something. Because I saw a clip. I think Jay Prince played it, and when I saw it, I was like, man, that can't be done. The baby shot is not done. What do
Okay.
you mean?
She sent a
Oh,
link.
she talking about the chat. Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
guys can y'all can actually if y'all guys got some gifts in your hide, go ahead and give to the baby. Give to the women love to give on baby shower. They love they
Oh man, let me tell you. I mean, they were sending nonsense. Like I said, we had. Oh man, we just had like they'll give us like gifts. They give us like one big bag. They'll have like 4 or 5 gifts in it and everything. Just because women like baby clothes. Baby pants, shoes, socks, hats, a bow, whatever, and everything. So yeah, man, it was amazing, man. Like I said, shout out to the people that they gave us some things, and we just really, really appreciate it. We're so excited, because the baby, the baby might come this week. You never know, or because my wife is 37 weeks, so either she might get We're trying to wait, but you never know. She might come this week or next week. Just to let you guys know. So she almost here.
Let's go.
Almost here.
yeah. Oh, she does. She was on Cornhub. That's someone like that. I will interview.
Oh,
Like people like that. I will interview. I will interview her.
wow.
That was
Wow,
it.
wow,
If she was
wow.
on him, him supposed to interview that. You're not supposed to put on the phone. You're supposed to do like a separate interview for that. If I was him,
Yeah, yeah.
she didn't do nothing wrong because her husband let her on corn and see that I'm saying. If her husband allows it, to me, I don't see no issue with that. If her husband allow it, that's on him. That means he's very secure in his wife. That he knows the type of profession she does, and he's confident in her for doing the job. That's why I was saying the same thing. If I see my wife dancing on stage, I'm comfortable with it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna get upset about it. But I say she can't get upset at me if I go on stage and dance with a celebrity or women want to dance on me. You just can't get upset. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you on that. You can't be double standard like that. So, but yeah, that's crazy. She on Cornhub and all that type of stuff. Wow. Yeah, like I said, something like that. You got to do like on Patreon, something like that, or something overnight on YouTube, something like that. But hey, man, it is what it is. She said, "I don't want a husband if I had to do corn." And you
Who said
shouldn't.
that?
And you shouldn't.
Listen, when we start to do what we want, then morale is out the window. And this is why even me, I got in trouble early on in life because I didn't think about morale. Now that I'm older, I got people who are looking behind us or looking at us. You know what I mean? You don't know, we might meet our future wife or meet our future husband on here. And the way you present yourself online, offline, the decisions you make that you make on and offline, it's on there forever. So, like me, I seen the girl, she dancing and grinding on the guy. You think I would want to talk to her after somebody just dumped you for that? Hell no.
But she didn't expect to be on social media. That's the thing. That's not her fault. If she's on stage and you have a moment, you're not expect. I know we all live in a digital age, so it's very nonchalant not to know that somebody's gonna record you and put you on social media. But in her mind, she probably like, "Oh, I'm finna enjoy this moment." It's the same thing right now. Me and you and Jordan go to a bar and I act a fool. Somebody gonna put out the phone. Hey, that's them from KL Culture Radio. Let me record and let me upload. But we're not thinking about. We just thinking about the moment or having a good time. We don't care what people are doing. It's just later we see the end result. But you can't be. To me, you can't just always be. I understand people say you always want to have that character wherever you at, but sometimes you want to let loose and have fun too. Shit.
Yes, you can. But I guess let loose is splashing in the water and dancing. But when you're grinding on somebody and your mama, your auntie, and it can go up on the feed and everybody can look, then it all, like you said, it all depends on who the person is, who the person can able to handle this. Me, I want to go out there and respect my wife and not do anything to make her look bad by hollering at some chicks, getting caught up in some love triangle by respecting her. And I would want her to respect me. So I'm so paranoid with the camera, I put the ski mask on sometime when I go certain places. I'm so paranoid that somebody, you know what I mean? Like, if something pop off, I just want to make sure my face is covered. So they be like, who is that? You feel me? So when you out in public, you got to minimize how you present yourself. Everybody pulls out the camera now. You got to mitigate that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm sorry for her. You know what I mean? The way she was talking, she was very, I took him out. I paid for the tickets. She completely missed the point of accountability. You grinded on a man and he felt some kind of way. That's the whole point. She couldn't know that he felt some kind of way because they dropped the sheets. And, ah. But like the girl said in the video, they were young.
Yeah, yeah, because they looked like they're in their 20s and everything. So, hey, man, like I said, I know they broke up for real and everything. So, like I said, he learned, she learned, and hey, for his I mean, but for his sake and everything, unfortunately, it got viral, and now people was talking about it, and because he did, as you can see, his face, he was nodding his head, and he felt some type of way,
Yeah.
which he has a right to do it and everything, But hey, now if he going to the next relationship, he could just say, hey, I saw me on, with viral or something like that. But when it comes to, you go to concerts or anything else about, a man pick you up, this, I'm not gonna play all of that because I'm gonna feel some type of way.
But the only reason why he went viral is because of Kai Cenat, because he had that following. If Kai Cenat never posted, he probably would have had a little bit, but it won't be that how massive it is.
Exactly, that's true.
He's the one that gave him the opportunity to be where he's at today. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though he went viral, but Kai Cenat took the opportunity and gave him more of a bigger platform.
I'm gonna say something that might be a stretch, and y'all might not believe me. I'd rather have the 7-year relationship and that never happened than to become famous. Money's ain't everything, fame ain't everything, but you just lost somebody you spent 7 years. So he looked young. So we talking about from what, middle school on to adult, you was with one person, plus they're Nigerian. So how would his mother had felt? Because you know what I mean, on the internet, these old ladies are on the phones too. It show up on their feed. My mother showing up is y'all might laugh, but my mother watches the show. You feel me?
That's
My
cool.
mother,
My mama do too.
you see what I'm saying? It shows up on her feed. She was like, she shows up on her feed and she watches it. And I have to be careful on how I present myself because there's sometimes she'll be like, hey, I heard you said that the other day. What you mean by that? So I wouldn't want to lose a 7-year relationship for a questionable decision. I honestly think she made a wrong decision at that day. The way she talked, I didn't think she meant to do it. Now I'm gonna give her that. I didn't think she meant to do it. I didn't think she was blatantly disrespect her man. I think, you know what I mean, most people are fanned out when it comes to artists, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So it's like we just need to be careful how we do that. You know what I mean? And how we present ourselves.
Yeah, but like always, moving along. Go ahead, Dwayne.
All right, we're gonna move on. First we're gonna talk about Cam Newton, so we're gonna go into the Cam Newton situation. So over the weekend, Cam Newton got into the altercation on his 7-on-7 football league he had, and it came out before it was more trash talking. So I have the source right here. So the altercation that broke out between Cam Newton and opposing coaches at a youth football tournament was a result of trash talking gone too far. So it says two men involved in the scrap who claims things got physical after the Cam Newton got an altercation. So TJ and Steph Brown, coaches for the top shelf performance, where Cam used to help out, share their side of the scrap. On Monday, they assisted the former Panther superstar is to blame for the ugly scene. Um, Cam jumps out of his car and yells, "Hey, all that sorry stuff ain't gonna work today. What we betting today? What we betting?" TJ continue. I'm like, "I ain't betting you, bro." Go back down, my bad. He said, "I'm not betting you, bro. I already beat you 3, 4 times. You got to beat me first." He like, "What we betting?" He said, "I got plenty of money. I ain't ever running out of money." That's when I told him, "That's your problem. All you can care about is money. And you think money is everything? You can't buy me." And I walked off. So TJ claims 3 minutes into their matchup, Cam continued to talk his old colleagues, saying, "Hey, I know that play. That's my stuff. I taught you everything you know. I'm your daddy. I made y'all. I'm the reason for everything you got going on." When the coach confronted the former NFL MVP, TJ said Cam grabbed Steph, which led him react and throwing punches. He just got to understand where people, he added, "Nobody just going to let you go around disrespecting and talking crazy to them. I know how to brush it off, but not everything like that." Worth noting, Cam's red team was still able to end up with the victory on Sunday, with Newton congratulating his squad on the 15U championship. So we do have a clip for you guys to show. There's some stuff that's gonna be blocked off. We got a source that we found it. So it's some stuff we're gonna block out. The hidden part has been blocked off, but we be able to to show what happened to the altercation. Go ahead, Akeem.
Shit.
Yeah, that man sucker punched Cam and everything. But as you can see, Cam, he's a good brother. He do have football leagues, small football leagues. He do, on a yearly basis, help out kids, to help them with football, teach them a couple things, just helping the youth and everything. And he's been like that for like 10 plus years. Ever since he's been in the league, he always want to help out the youth and everything. But on that day, things got heated, and stuff like that does get emotional, especially when we have parents watching and everything. And that day, this got a little bit too far. And as you saw the altercations, you saw that one kid with sucker punch him, and people was making memes about it, how somebody hit Cam and he had a hat on. He had a hat on, and his hat never came out, even though the guy punched him and everything, which is crazy, yo. Crazy. But I'm gonna pass it to you guys. Ronnie, what's your take on the incident? What happened that day with the U football league championship?
To me, I think it's childish. I think it's foolish. You grown and you grown. You guys still fighting, bro. I haven't been in a fight like over 25 years. I haven't been fighting. At some point when you get older, you're like, man, you don't even got time for altercation like that. Especially at a youth event. You Cam freaking Newton. People know you pretty much close to all over the world, and you over here fighting these. these pretty much with these rejects. Not only that, but where's his security guard? Like, what is going on here? That's what I say. When I saw that video surface, I was very disappointed on Cam Newton because to me he should already know like he has a lot to lose. A lot of these people don't have a lot to lose. You the money maker. People look up to you. Remember, you was in the NFL. You got your own podcast. You helping out these youth leagues. Not only that, but pretty much you get featured in a lot of these events, and you now they're going to kind of get you an image. Because remember, everything like I seen, like as King stated, image is everything. Now there's an image of you being pretty much I ain't gonna say the N word. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at some point you gotta grow up and say some things ain't worth it. If somebody talking trash, go ahead. Sometimes just good to just walk away. We don't have all this time to get into these type of altercations. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like it's an issue with black men when we try to hold our position, when we try to get violent with people that ain't pretty much us lessening us. Because Cam, let's be honest, most of the guys on that field, well, in that whole gathering, don't make more as much money than Cam do. Cam should have just walked away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cam was snatching wigs. That's what I'm saying. Cam was, but still at the same time, Cam has that image where like you gotta think of the brand. Cam Newton is a brand. Remember, it's a football brand. It's so many things that come with Cam Newton name, and you out here fighting. That was you don't see Elon Musk fighting nobody. You don't see Jeff Bezos fighting nobody. You don't see Mark Zuckerberg. You don't see these guys fighting nobody. The guy that owns Google or Amazon, not Amazon, I mean or not Tesla. What's the other guy? The guy that his business is the
Elon
Indian
Musk.
dude. Not Elon Musk. I already said Elon Musk, but like
Oh,
these high tech dudes get into the altercation. It's just they just don't because they know they have a lot to lose. But it's just like a lot of people like a lot of people want to stay in this industry. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the word, but that's what I'm saying. That's what they want to do. They want to be in the foolishness. Go ahead, Akeem. Yeah.
I agree with you 100%, but I also wanted to play a video and then give some commentary real quick.
Of kids being openly, I hate this because I've seen videos before of kids being openly and blatantly disrespectful to Cam Newton. Cam Newton doesn't have to do this. He decided that, you know what, I want to give something back. I want to be able to share and partake some of this knowledge and wisdom that I've garnered over the years, and maybe some of these kids can get something from me. Had it been me in that situation, when I was growing up, Stephen, if I could have got a professional athlete, somebody that I could touch, that came from my community, that was doing something great, yes, sir, no, sir, never being disrespectful. And we've seen the videos. Oh, you a free agent. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Cam is probably going to be something more than you'll ever be. Instead of learning and trying to gain wisdom, you go to try to be disrespectful. The one thing I will not tolerate is disrespect, especially from a child. Cam doesn't have to do this. Security, you got to do a better job. That is Cam Newton. Do a better job of protecting him. They should have never been able to get that close to Cam. He really wants to help the kids. He really wants to give back. But it makes it very, very hard for you to give back when it seems like what you're giving back is falling on deaf ears. And it's not all. It's not all. But sometimes all it takes is one bad apple to ruin it for everybody.
Now,
no, go ahead.
He also said some other stuff where he mentioned Eli Manning, Patton. They've done camps for 20 years, but this does make us look bad as a community. Here we have a Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, MVP quarterback, and all we do is down him, diss him because he's not in the league, not understanding why he's not playing. They don't even understand the full mechanics. Who cares? There's somebody who was in the league and he's around a bunch of us normal folks. He's a multimillionaire and he still wanted to come down from his high horse in this. And when we shit talk, it takes to another level. That man gonna get tired of people trying him. You know what I mean? What you think? He's a regular black guy from down south too. He's about getting that action. But it does make us look bad as a community. And I say, like, this is why nobody ain't gonna respect us when we can't respect ourselves.
That's true. In the black community, I know we love trash talking. I love trash talking. It's good. I was born in trash talking. My mom trash talk, my uncle trash talk, my granddad, my grandmother. Majority of my family like to trash talk. But there's a level between trash talking. There's trash talking in a good way of, just having fun. And then there's this really, I would say, disrespectful trash talking, which we're having that Cam Newton camp and everything. And what that is, it's like, when you go to that level of disrespect, something's going to happen like that. And that is what it is right there. So with that being shown, this is me watching it and everything. I love me some Cam Newton. He was in the league for 10 years. He was the top of his league at this one time, MVP, Pro Bowl, went to the Super Bowl, all that. But at the end of the day, Cam, that was a bad look, That was a bad look. When people look at that, it's like, oh wow, I know Cam, you're trying to defend yourself. I know, you've been with a lot of kids. You've been with a lot of kids. I know that. I mean, a couple years ago, there was a kid who was talking trash to you, and you handled it the right way. But first, with this incident, the trash. I'm assuming the trash got out of hand, and it ended up into the altercation, as well as people want to hit on. Pulled on Cam Newton, sucker puncher and everything, and it's not a good look because you don't hear other athletes. I know Frank Gore, he was born and raised in Miami. He has plenty of camps, in Miami. I know around Miami and everything, and you don't hear one bad incident around him. Deion Sanders, he before he was the college coach, he had camps, in Dallas, I believe, and everything. You don't hear situations like that. But unfortunately with Cam, that situation got out of hand, and it does look bad. And I don't know. I know. Still, Cam has a good heart. He still needs to do what he do. But I feel like sometimes with Cam, when he likes to trash talk, which I read about. But I just feels like to me, Cam, you get a little bit older. There should be a little bit more class. You should be showing everything. Meaning, cut down on the trash card a little bit because, like I said, Cam, a lot of people are jealous of you, man, because you've been in the NFL, because at one time you was at the top of your league as a quarterback, and because you're a millionaire and everything. So when people want to, when they want to try you, especially in a football game, they gonna hate, and they gonna go into full extent for trash talking, and they gonna get a little bit emotional, and then if you say something that's if you hit the bottom barrel of trash talking, they gonna flip out. So Cam, man, I just feel like you need to show a little bit more class. You're getting older. I do enjoy your podcast and everything. You do a hell of a job on your podcast. But yeah, man, Cam, I just hope when people see this as we react to it, I feel like just be a little bit more classy what you're doing. You'll be okay. But yeah, man, that was a bad look for Cam's because at his age, it should have never been like that. It shouldn't.
No, but I was saying, Shannon Sharp pretty much stated what I was saying, the same exact thing. No one should not be able to get that close to Cam Newton. That's it. No event. I'm sorry. The way they allow people to get close to Cam Newton like that was very disappointing. Not only that, but I did call out the community. I say it always seems like black men is like we always got to get into some form of physical altercation to prove a point. Same thing what happened with that host from No Jumper, AD, got into a physical altercation with somebody at a club. It's like, why you always have to go to physical? It's like,
LT
bro, just walk.
There too.
I'm saying, just walk away. Bro, let people talk. People want to talk all the time. Like when people even on the internet, people be talking, I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, Ron, I'll beat you, I'll choke you. I'll just walk away. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now you in my property, that's something different. Now if you're in my property, all hell broken loose. But we in the street, I'm gonna just keep walking. I'm like, okay, cool. Especially when you someone that you got a brand, you have a brand. Like that was a Joe. I'm with Joe on Hurdle. Nobody would never get close to Tom Brady. It's not gonna happen. DJ Academic, people can say whatever they want to say about DJ Academic. He don't be by himself. He have security. That's a smart thing to do. It's just like Cam. Come on, you gotta think. Imagine somebody had a 5 on him. They could have took him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Or let
Cam,
them,
come
yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You,
agree. And I agree, Ronnie. It's like I
these people don't
said,
have nothing to lose, bro. Don't
it's
say they don't have nothing to lose.
and to me, you just got just have to teach our young men. It's like when it comes to trash talking, when people talk about you and everything, when somebody's like talking to you, and try to insult you, or anything, shame you, and all that type of stuff, you're a bigger man when you walk away. Don't let them mess with you and everything. I know with Cam. A lot of kids have been getting at you and everything. But the thing is, man, you are a millionaire. You can't let words get you like that. I don't care how harsh it is. Once it gets harsher, that's when you gotta walk away. When it gets harsh, you just can't be in your feelings like that. When it comes to that, just walk away. You don't have to hear from them, because that's like I said, because it just shows. It's like I said, seeing things of what you're doing right now and seeing that, it's a bad image, and you don't want to have a bad image. So like I said, we got to teach our young kids. Like I said, when it comes to words and everything, people try to attack you. Just walk away. Just walk away, or just be witty and talk and trash talk back and everything. But when it comes to being physical, it shouldn't go that far. And unfortunately, it went that far in the camp, and like I said, it's a bad look, very bad look.
I just think that over time we just gotta like hold these people accountable. You know what I mean? They should not be. They should be banned from coming to any youth sports league. If you want to get physical, if that's the type of life you want to live, we don't need you around here. But you know what I mean? And this is the constant conversation we get from other people that's like, hey, you see what your man just did? Y'all didn't say nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is how they always say, oh, we ain't say nothing about it, we ain't do nothing about it. And just like what Shiesty was saying, you know what I mean? Holding people accountable. That we should have protected him.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, Cam, you need to come out and post and hold yourself accountable too, man, because that's your stuff.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people gonna look at it, and people not gonna say, "Hey, man, I want to take my kids there." It's gonna be fighting and everything, because when they want to see their kids hurt and everything. Shout out to Nanish, man. We see you, man. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Wild High said these same parents and kids respect white athletes and people they follow. ESPN lead disrespect black male athletes. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, man, we just got. Just people. I mean, people. I mean, just with Cam and having this situation, they just got to hold himself accountable. I just feel like Cam should have made a public statement after, but just him being quiet, I think that's a bad look. That's just me.
It's just not fair, bro.
Yeah,
It's not fair for it
yeah,
to be
yeah.
to be
Shachma
like that.
said, she said, for what she's seen, the older black men are scared of the youth. So I ain't scared of no damn youth. Are you scared of the youth, Hakeem?
Scared of the youth?
Yeah.
No. No, I'm not. I'm not scared of the youth. I do know the youth are capable of things that we're not capable of.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they live with no fear, but when they get our age and do, I'm not scared of them. I'm just not gonna play with them.
Right.
That's the thing. I'm not gonna play with them. If I already feel a certain kind of energy of you, it's either a couple things we're gonna go. I just, you know what I mean? The best thing I can do for you is to put you in jail.
True.
That's the only thing we can do. Anything after that, I can't prove nothing.
Yeah.
Me fighting you, me doing this, they ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. You still gonna win at the end of the day, or you know what I mean? You still win at the end of the day when I lose my composure. So I'm not playing with no young boy. And if I know you got the blick on you, I'm ratting. I'm sending you to prison. Hopefully, I can stop you from killing, to unaliving somebody. Some people say, oh, you're a snitch. I'm over 40. I don't gotta be a gangster no more. That don't mean nothing to me. I enjoy coffee and lattes and dad hats. You young nigga want to be in these visas and all that. I pray to God every day. I don't got nothing to do with nothing that's illegal. I don't got nothing to do with anything like that. Like that, what that guy had did on there, if that was me, he would have never showed up on that. He would have never been able to get on that field, and his son would have got banned. The sins of the father falls onto the kid.
And I would make it go viral too. I would say, hey man, this kid did this and all that, da 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 da. I say, man, I put that shit on viral. That's just me. Jordan Harper said they seek you to react to get down to their level. We are grown enough to walk away and ignore facts.
He said, you're not leaders of you can't mold the youth that comes behind you.
That's true. It's not saying it comes back with your kids too, so it definitely shows.
You want to know something? I think I'm a. Shiesty said something that I had to look, but then I kind of understand where she was coming from. You can't call I'm gonna agree with you. If you have to call yourself a leader, then it doesn't mean anything. People, yeah. I'm agree, Shiesty. I'm gonna agree with you.
That's true because you don't have to call yourself a leader. It shows. The action shows. You want to call yourself a leader because the actions will show it for you, show for itself.
Basically, if other people call you a leader, then that must mean you're doing something. So I'm gonna agree with you on that. I do think the whole king talk, the whole I'm a leader, I'm a protector or provider, shouldn't be spoken. The person you providing, protecting, and leading should be able to validate and stamp it like, exactly. Yeah, he's a soldier.
Exactly, like your girlfriend, your wife, your friends,
yeah,
your father. Oh, that's a real honor when your father says that you're a leader. Now that is, when you hear that from somebody older than you, like a grandfather, a grandparent, or father, shoot, that's like a, hey son, you got the crown now. You got this. And then, like I said, when I heard it from my grandparents and my uncles and everything, I'm like, shit, I must be in the club now. I'm in the grown ass man club. When they told me that, I was like, okay, cool, thank you, you know. So I like I said, I appreciate my uncles and my grandparents that they told me, hey man, you grown, you got this. We see what you're doing, man. So keep it up, keep it up.
No, you got a point, man.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll go to the next topic. Let me see. Let me pick this one. Oh, let's talk about. Let's see. So this one. Well, we can talk about this one real quick. We're gonna do this one. So we're gonna talk about Kanye West. So, as you know, Adidas, they're still selling Yeezy. Is still using his name on it. And like I said, I think last year they made a deal, about since because last year Adidas Adidas cut off Kanye West and everything, their stock started to plummet. They was losing almost $500 million when it cut Yeezy. Cut Yeezy. So after that case, when it was losing $1 million, they cut Kanye West a deal of I think they cut on either 750 million deal and everything. Mm-hmm. To order, to give their revenue back and everything. But Kanye West has come out because Adidas is still using his name to sell Yeezy and everything, and they're still making a profit off it. We do have a clip of what Yeezy, he talked about this today. After that, we'll chop it up.
I love Kanye. Kanye is the man. I love Kanye.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. It's not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to rape an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
And man, some people don't like Kanye, but man, sometimes Kanye, he's speaking the truth because he can tell you what's going on when you partner with these, these big companies and everything. And it's sad like the even though Adidas cut him a deal last year, now they're going to sue him for $250 million, and also still using his name on the Yeezy shoes. So, Ronnie, man, what's your take with this the Adidas and Kanye West situation?
No, but the Adidas and Kanye West situation, that's an ongoing battle. But I ain't gonna lie, ever since Kanye West left for the Adidas haven't been doing good anyway in sales.
No.
No,
So they haven't been
they've
doing
been slumping.
it's slumping, the stock sucks, everything is like it's
Yes,
plummeting. So Adidas, I don't know what they're doing. They need to call Kanye West back because everybody even say without Kanye, Adidas haven't been the same. Now, don't get me wrong, I got me some pair of Adidas, but they're old school. Those like Scottie Pippins. But it's just that. But Kanye made Adidas where they used to be. But ever since they left, I think it's an animosity towards Kanye too. Yeah, Sugar, I'm with you too. Shaq, so I'm with you. Kanye is kind of out there, but at the same time, he's still proving a point. Why are you doing all these type of clauses for you not to pay me? Go ahead and pay me what you owe, and I'll leave you guys alone. Let's be bygone, be bygone. They don't
Mm-hmm.
want to pay Kanye. They want to keep Kanye in the loop. Because you know why? The more Kanye West talking about him, the more their sales go up. The more people get more into Adidas. Because right now, Kanye West did, according to him, I'm going by according to him. According to him, he say certain the design that Adidas is putting out now, he's the one that created them, which I kind of believe too. I kind of believe on that aspect because he's very artistic when it comes to like certain things. So they're not even paying him for that. So of course he's gonna keep talking about it until you pay him. As soon as they start paying him, Kanye West will be done with Adidas. He'd be right now trying to figure out where he's gonna perform on his next venue. Like that's what he's trying to figure out. But Adidas just got him on a chokehold, and they won't let him do what he got to do. And I ain't not only that, but he also proved a great point. A lot of these rappers do get great when it comes to certain merchandising deals because they don't know. They come in, they sign thinking, oh, it looked like a great deal, but then they didn't really know that there's some clause to the contract which could actually hurt them long term. And I think that's what Kanye is dealing with now. That's why he
have
brought
a,
out the certified regret. Go ahead.
I was say have with Beyonce with what was it called? Um,
A Renaissance? It was a Renaissance?
no, her clothing,
All clothing. It
Shashi,
was
what
it
was the name about Beyonce? She was with the Adidas. What's it? It's the tip of my tongue.
Well, I don't
Because
even know.
because she lost money. She lost money, and they lost a deal. I forgot what's it called. Damn it. Let me see if I can look it up.
Yeah, but go ahead, King.
Go ahead, Ken. I'll find it.
Now, you know what I'm going to go say. This would have never happened if he just practiced Garveynomics. He should have built his own shoe. If when you have these things yourself, your own warehouses, your own this, and you start talking shit, they can do as much as you can, but the fans and the supporters are still going to support you. They still support him now. But when you got your money tied into so many different people, I'm not even played that. And that's my take on that.
Tasha gave you the name, Jordan.
RV Park. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. With that situation, they lost money. She was doing good the first year, and then next year they had to ask her what she's gonna make, and then they lost like over $300 million because of RV Park with the Beyonce situation. But going back to the Kanye West, I agree with you, Hakeem, about building your own. Or to me, Kanye, if you were smart, if you didn't say what you said about with the with the Jewish and everything, I would have built so much money, and I actually would have bought Adidas because you was making so much money with Adidas. I was would have wait and build so much money and then buy Adidas myself. Buy so much shares of Adidas that you buy your own thing. You do what you want to do and everything. If like I said, black man, if you can't build, if you don't want to build, if you do want to partner with somebody, a big old company, if you want to share what you want to share, you can do that, build it up, and then you can have so much money. If you want to buy that company, go ahead and buy the company. If you had that type of money, if you are high, 100, if you are a really big millionaire or if you're a billionaire, something like that. If you want to partner with somebody, if you want, and then you have a long-term scene, something like that. If you want to purchase it yourself, build off of that, and purchase it. Either you can make your own, if you like this, or if you partner up with somebody, and with kind of situation, you can partner with Adidas. But fortunately, it didn't go well. If you would have stayed a little bit longer, I probably would have bought Adidas. That's just me. But unfortunately, Kanye, you fighting, you still fighting with this situation because I know you have your name and everything, and now they sue you for 250 mil, and and I mean I know you still trying to fight that and everything, but it just shows, like I said, when we say stuff, you call bad business and everything, and firstly with Adidas, they are, oh my god, they lost so much money, yo. Because I know Nike's up there, Reebok's is up there, like even Reebok's is bigger than Adidas right now, which is crazy. But yeah, Kanye, and it's unfortunate, but man, if you got a kind of sue to see if you can get your name back, I would do this. I'll see if I kind of sue or see if you get your name easy back, and then also bring your own shoe because Kanye West, you're still popular, and people still love your shoes. So if you can fight and get your name back, get the title back of your name, and also build your own shoes as an Yeezy, you'll be good. Natasha says, she said, not financial advice, but Adidas GG is up 35% year over year, and is currently considered a buy. Oh, okay. Okay, New York. Okay. Jordan Harper said Kanye dropped the bag. He was trending to be a black billionaire, but mental health and no one had his best interests ruined it. Yeah, that's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Stop letting them people play with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really what it's all about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. She said, just about to say Kanye's market to white people, not y'all. Kanye don't care about y'all.
That's a true statement.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, a lot of the clothes and shoes that he brought, I would never wear them.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Unless you like into that type of like that type of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that wasn't on my that's not something.
That's up and out. If I go to West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, or go somewhere in the Valley, they buy that type of stuff. But I get it. You want not just black people, but you want a lot of people want to see your artistic ways, and put it at a certain price that that white people can buy because they have the money to do and everything. But yeah, Kanye, you hurt yourself, yo, and it's sad to see.
I think it's weird, man.
Yeah. But yeah, right. Say he's trying to Kanye West is trying to do a tour or something like that. He's trying to find like a vineyard.
I think so.
Well, no, but Jordan said some good points though. I agree with him. But I told you these artists, they get into a lot of these deals, don't understand the clause in them, so it's hard for them to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
On Natasha said right now, she's not financial about it, but DGG is up plus 35%. Yeah, you know why they up, Natasha? Because Kanye keep talking about them. If he stop talking about it, Adidas won't be up. They won't be up. But Adidas been down. Like people I know that's wearing Adidas, they ain't really wearing Adidas. Like people I know. Unless it's some old Scottie Pippen and probably some old Kanye West shoes. Like I think they still have some in stock of his shoes. They trying to clear all his shoes. So I think Kanye just want to get that money from the money they made off his shoes, like right now, like portions of it, like royalty. I think that's what he's talking about. That's what he's complaining about. He's not complaining about wanting to do work with Adidas. He's complaining about like, hey, they just gotta pay me. And Shashi Bun said Kanye West, he needs some money. I don't know if you saw that. So, but I was like, hell, pay me what you owe me. I did a service you owe me. You pay me.
He's still using my name.
Yes, the Yeez. And not that, but he changed his name. He changed his name so they won't try to keep using his name. So I'm like, yeah, pay me when you owe me. That was I don't know what, that was if you're up and come an artist or podcasters, because podcasters too are getting deals, and football players, whatever you're trying to do, just make sure you look into those contracts, because them contracts could be very It could be very shiesty.
Hmm. Because, like I say, if you're in the NFL, if just there's a thin stuff that you really can say your own stuff, because usually if companies, they want to partner with you. If you want to, kind of want to, sell, like partner up and sell merch and everything. That you want exclusively sell your type of merch and everything. And for that is, like I said, if I was saying earlier, if you want to partner with somebody, keep building on it. And if you could buy that company, buy the company, you can do what you want to do with it. And I'm just talking to these rappers, entertainers, sports figures, and that's how you're supposed to do it and everything. Like, for instance, I know, Michael Jordan with the Jordan brand and everything. He owns a specific amount of shares of Jordans and everything. So, he has a lot more to say so about how to sell the shoes than what the company does and everything. So, if people can do like what Michael Jordan did, build on that. Like I said, follow Michael Jordan's blueprint, because now, look at him now. He's in his 60 years old, and he's a billionaire because majority not because of play, but his shoes play running.
No, but I won't agree with you. But Kanye was trying to do the Michael Jordan thing. He
Right.
was trying to, but it's because of his rhetoric speaking got him to where he's at right now, into that trouble. So that was saying, but Kanye West was doing actually that of trying came out with Adidas like Jordan did with Nike, and go farther and further than what they are pretty much today. But his rhetoric got him into some serious trouble. But I don't know why I came searching for. I think he's been searching for a minute.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like, I
no,
don't know, somebody had you searching. I'm like, no, you've been searching for a minute.
no, I'm just lost in transition.
Oh, you lost in transition?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But go ahead. Go ahead, Jordan. On to the next one.
All right. This topic's gonna be big because I think this is gonna drag. So this is go to Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar, he was on Nick Cannon's podcast. And he really, and this was interesting. And he's talking about pharmaceutical medicines in schools, preferably in elementary schools. So what he was trying to say was, when it comes to black kids, when they go to public schools or charter schools or some type of private schools, they, teachers, what they usually do between the first grade and the fifth grade, what they'll do is like if the child does something that's kind of abnormal or anything, they'll go to the teacher. I mean, I go to the teacher. They go to their parent and see they can prescribe them some type of psychiatric medicine and everything. And even though when kids take it, they do have long-term effects and everything, and it does affect the kids. So Dr. Umar is going to break it down a little bit more detail, and after that, we're going to chop it up because I think that this is very important. Go ahead, Akeem.
There's no such thing as talking about mental health without talking about Wall Street drug profits. Wow. They go hand in hand. Come on. Psychiatric medication is a $30 billion a year industry. You're talking big bucks for small pills. Wow. You see? Yeah. So now, when you look at third grade and you look at the criteria for ADHD, a lot of what you need to display to be classified with it could be arguably considered normal behavior for an 8, 9, 10-year-old. Right. You see the contradiction right there, right there from the beginning. Yeah. Has trouble sitting still. Yeah. He's in the third grade. Right. Has difficulty paying attention. He's in the third grade. Has trouble playing quietly. He's in the third grade. So at what point is this mental illness versus you practicing discrimination against traditional male behavior?
Oh, shout out to Saishi Buff. She called me a grifter. I appreciate it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. But going back to the topic, when it comes to psychiatric medicines, I do know some stories, and I do have a personal story I like to share about what he's talking about as well. But yeah, pharmaceuticals is big, especially in these elementary schools. If you guys don't know and everything about that, and the thing is, they do try to push it to more of the black kids because I don't know why they feel like, well, black kids, do some of them that might be abnormal or the white kids doing everything, they'll try to prescribe it with some type of some medicine, psychiatric medicine, to kind of calm that down and everything. But needless to say, I do want to hear you guys. So, hi, Bonnie, what's your take about what Dr. Moore was talking about psychiatric medicine and passing on to elementary schools?
No, but what he's saying is true because sometimes when especially with a black child, sometimes when he having a certain level like intellect, they always trying to seem that there's always something mentally wrong with him or psychologically wrong with him. So they put him as an outcast them from the other students, where other students still have the same issues than our other counterparts. So what he's saying is true. I just laugh because this is Umar. Like Umar, he always used the same talking point over and over and over again. So that's why I just be laughing. I'm like, but what he's saying is actually true that sometimes they will diagnose your kids falsely just to prove a point, and not only that, but make your kids more less functional than actual functional. If you catch my drift, so that's why I say I get what Umar is saying because I did research on what he's saying, and it's a well known fact. What he's saying is it's a well known fact. But however, at the same time, it should be used as an excuse when parents should be the one making sure you educate your kids the proper way, even if you think the school system is not doing so. And not only that, you not have to always do what the school system is telling you. Your school system is telling your kids need to be mentally diagnosed, and you disagree with that. You the parent. You don't have to do it. But most parents go along with the school system because they think the school system is always right, but sometimes the school system can be wrong. Go ahead, again.
So funny enough, I had went through this with my nephew, like when he was like in like grade school, and we subsequently had to transfer him out of school because they said they would not allow him in the school if he doesn't take the medicine. So
That's great. That's good. That's great.
when they like sometimes, and this is what happens when you don't got people who don't have kids, and I don't want to say that. I don't want to be very discriminatory about this. Like some people who don't have kids or haven't been around kids don't understand them. We all know young boys have ton of energy to expound to release. So at a young age, they're hard to sit down and hard to do this. You have to get that energy out for them to be able to be calm and really more collective on that. And I didn't think they didn't understand that. But as soon as we got him into a school and we got him into sports, so a lot of that energy he had built up was going into sports. He didn't need to take no medicine. So this is why it's imperative to put your kids in activities so they can be calm and collective about things.
Facts.
Yeah, I got another situation too. It kind of happened with my brother. We went to the same charter school, but the thing is, he started in the charter school at elementary. Before I started at that charter school, when I was in the middle school. But before that, I went to a private school. My first was it 2 to 3 years, and then I went to the charter school. So when I went to the private school, at that age, I didn't have those type of problems, but when my brother when we went to this charter school, I think he was in the second grade and I was in the sixth I think I was in the seventh grade. And the teacher was trying to push him into taking the medicine and everything because I guess he was acting normal. But my thing is like I know my brother. When he's at home, he doesn't act like that. But the thing is, it's like the situation with my brother. If you don't take the medicine, then he'll have to transfer out. But I feel like since my mom felt like she was going to the charter school, she just kind of, I don't know why I said she felt pushed in, but she felt like, he'll get a better education going to the charter school than going to the public school. So, my brother took that for the year, but the thing is, I see it, now, my brother's 20, 33, my brother's 27, and, I just, every time, I go back home and see my brother, there's sometimes, or talk to him, I can hear that sometimes more than times. I think my brother he's suffering from clinical depression because, I can hear it in his voice, and every time I be around him, I just feel something. It's always a depressed feeling I see my brother and everything, and I feel like that medicine did some type of damage to my brother and everything. And you're right about that, Ronnie. when the school kind of recommends stuff like that, you don't have to do it. You can pull them out, or you can take them to a clinical psychiatric, and also you can test your child to see if the child's okay or not. If the child's okay, you can get a paper note from the psychiatric and take to the school and say, hey, I took my son or daughter to get tested and found out he's okay and everything. So, but before a teacher says something like that, like you need to take some type of medicine, either that option, you can take your kid out of the school, transfer to a different school, or you take them to a psychiatric physician and test your kids out, make sure everything's okay with the kid. And everything's okay with the kid, you take that note, you take it to the teacher and say, hey, I'm not putting my kids on this type of medicine because, according to the psychiatrist, say my son is good. So yeah, it does go around in our community, especially in our Black community, in public schools, charter schools. If the Black kid acts, some type of way with bad behavior, it might be something happening from home, or his feelings might be hurting everything. That's the teachers is what teachers what they do. They put the first resort and say, hey, we'll put him on education because he's not doing what he's supposed to do and everything. And I don't like that, and it's just crazy. So. It like I said, it does happen around around our public schools and in our below poverty schools, and it does. And when a child takes the medication, it really does affect them in the long run, especially when they're growing up and everything.
Look what
No, but
Shiesty.
it's facts. Go ahead. Okay.
No, you speaking fact, but look what Shiesty just said. She said, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know boys have a lot more energy. I don't need to be a parent to know that. Facts. She say, past generations we were allowed to run and jump the energy out. Nowadays kids are cooped up inside and the parents can't handle it. Because now when they come home, they gotta explode that energy out on them.
Correct.
So this is why I know some people who might not be financially stable to do these things. You have to be able to put your kids in schools that are going to accommodate the type of person they are. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and it, mhm.
No, but you making a good fight. You making a good point. No, I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
No, and you know what I mean. So they can be able to be comfortable and be who they are, and not have to worry about, hey, sit down, hey, sit down, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or structure the way the classes are met. Okay, PE, homeroom should be for younger kids. They should be running around. The first episode, let them running around. Then when they get in, then the second and third period, after they run around, you give them something to eat. Then after the fourth period, you start to put some thing into them. He said there's another reason why gender-based schools are important. Boys and girls learn differently, especially at younger age.
No, but I was say it's a good point when you have. But the problem is, a lot of people that speaking don't even have children, so that's why they can't really relate to parents that do have to people that really do have children because they themselves don't have children. So they can't really relate. Now, when it comes to the aspect of the children, don't get me wrong. There is some children that are dealing with like emotional imbalance. I remember back in the day they used to call them EH,
Mhm.
emotionally handicapped, because they can't handle their emotions, so they emotionally they unbalanced because what they're dealing with at home, or sometimes when they're born with. Some people are born with an emotional balance, so it happens. However, when it comes to a child that you think have ADHD, sometimes the child as a child, the child need to be outdoors, needs to have that energy release. Then when they come back, they'll be able to function. So that's why sometimes I agree with you. That's why, especially as black folks, that's why we got to get our bags up. That's why we got to get some money because you can't talk a good game and we're broke. We
Can't.
depend on the school system, but we're broke. We ain't got no money. So we get the money. No, for real, we get the money up. The stuff Umar is saying will easily be resolved. And single and Shady Bond saying something too, which I agree with too. Majority of the time, the people that are on these medicine are not black kids. It's mostly white kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's also a well-known fact. No pushback.
Hmm.
Shout out to White High. I didn't even know he was in the building.
Yep. He said extra dollars make some parents medicate their kids.
Sometimes because they feel like they don't want to deal with that stress, so they're like, oh, let me give him that. I remember one time I heard parents say too, my baby can't sleep. Let me give him a night quill. I was like, what?
But no, you
But
I
take him
heard
to the
parents say
park.
that though. I heard parents say that before. My
but
baby can't sleep. I gotta give him some night quill. I was like, what?
No, take that kid to the park. We're gonna burn that energy. You gonna be sleepy after this. Like I said,
You
if I,
you know what? But Jordan, you know what a kid remind me of? I don't know. You know those Huskies dogs, like them
mm-hmm.
Huskies. Husky dogs are very energetic.
Yeah, the
Like
energetic, yeah,
they're very energetic. But as soon as you release them outside, you bring them back in the house inside Hakeem, very calm, relaxed,
mm,
beautiful dogs. Cause I
yeah.
want one. I want one. I know people say it's not good to have them in Miami, but I want one in Miami. But I really want one. But because they shed a lot. But people understand that have those dogs, they'll tell you they're very hyper. You gotta release them. You gotta make sure they're outdoors every single day. If they're not outdoors every single day, they will tear up your house.
Rare. Or like I said, like I said, I have a pool. Like I said, teach your kids how to swim. They can burn energy in that. I live by the park and everything. Take your kids to the park. Take them to hike. Like I said, where I'm at, take them hiking. Find a way to burn that energy off. Once they burn that energy, you put in the mood. They sleep. They take long naps and everything. That's what I learned about it. That's what I learned. When I have my daughter, she gonna be hyping up. Oh, we're gonna burn that and take it to the park. We're gonna have some fun times.
don't you notice the difference from kids who are involved in activities not only at school but outside of the house, or have a different temperament than kids who are left to their own devices?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them kids that's very book smart, that be in the books all the day, they be the main one having a lot of issues because they
Y-
never went outside. They always in the books. So one day they just explode.
So we have to look at it from that point. If you're not putting your kids in activities or you're not doing nothing with them outside of the house, where they coming back to school, they say, "Yeah, me and my dad went fishing this weekend. I rode bikes. We went hunting." You know what I mean? Like, and this is the thing that we as black parents have to do. We don't do enough with our kids. A lot of us say, "Oh, we going to work and coming home. I don't have time." But then this is why kids are left to their own devices and get into gangs. They get pregnant. You're not watching over them, and you got to be that. Sometimes that means that you might have to change the type of job you got. When they come home, when they go to school, you go to work. When they come home, you home with them, and this is how you got to go about it.
No, but the thing is, Hakeem, I always say, like I look up to my friend. Prime example, I have a good friend of mine. Anything he do, any form of activity, he always bring his son. Unless it's an adult, of course you can't bring your son, but he bring his son. He go to the bar, he bringing his son. He go to the gym, he bringing his son. He go to the barber shop, he's bringing his son. Anything he do, he's bringing his son. And I think that's a great image. I think black men should have. Like, especially if you know your baby mama is giving you a hard time, and she needs a break. Take the kid, go whatever you know. You go in the grocery store, you go in the barber shop, do something small. Bring them, spend time with them. I know sometimes it can be a challenge for some men because some men like, oh, I gotta go to work, I gotta go to work. But sometimes not always work. Like sometimes I even question some of these men that be like, they have kids and they doing podcasts. I be like, bro, how do you make time for your kids?
100%.
Exactly. Yeah. They be doing 6 or 7 hours. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I be like, literally, I be like, how do you make time for you? There's no way you can make time for your kid. You start at 6 all the way to night.
Six to
And you tell
six.
me, yeah, you tell me you spend time with your kids. I always use a question that I be like, bruh, there's no way you spend time with your kid.
They probably do spend time, 5, 10 minutes, and that's it. That's what the probably call the time is. Hey man, I live in California, yo. So much stuff to do around the city. Here in California, not just here in LA, but we got the desert here. We got the mountains here. We got skiing. And when my daughter's is here, there is the beach. There's too much things to do that I know I can do with my daughter. Like I said, I'll be dead wrong if I don't use this advantage of the state of California and do these type of things with my daughter or with my daughter and my wife together and everything. So to me, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. Or with parents and everything, there's a lot of kids events that's out there that you can do with your kids and everything. It's always something. You can find events like the Boys and Girls Club. They even at certain jobs they have events for kids that you like to do and everything. So it really should be no excuse to see like these parents, spend very little time time as in they might spend 10, 15 minutes, but there's just so much things to do out for you do with your kids, you and your kids in general. So hey man, spend much time with your kids because they're gonna appreciate it in the long run. And that's a fact.
Yeah, but Shiesty, but I'm being honest. Like I be watching some of these guys on these live streams. I be like, and they be talking highly about the kids. I'm a great father. I'm a great mom. I be like, you on here for a very long time. How you spend time with your kids? Like I
I'm
question
talking
that all
about
the time.
4, 5 hours, 6. Listen, 6-hour live stream. Somebody's
Yeah,
raising your baby.
somebody raising your baby. I'm like, you must be, you must really say it's a dream, or like Shiesty mom said, or you a straight up bandit for real. Because I be like, how you do? Nah, I can do the math because I work for 8 hours, so I work 8 hours out of the day. And you remember I work overnight, so I work 8 hours a day. Come home, go to the gym, come back. These people still be on the live stream. I be
Still be
like,
on the live stream.
I there's no way. I say there's no way.
Sasha,
Now you can cap
Sasha
it.
about said, because how you work and then get online for 7 hours and be a dad.
That's
I'm
I don't know
saying it
how
don't
to. I
make
don't
no
know how
sense.
to.
That's the whole day.
Where's the logic?
That's the
Like
whole
I don't
day.
mean to go in on some of these content creators. They doing their thing, they getting their bag, but it don't make sense to me.
You
Ronnie Hakeem, they gotta because majority of people get 7 to 8 hours sleep. Us, we might get half of that.
we we all work. We go
right. I get at least 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
saying. They be capping. That was like they be making it like false reality. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, yo, like it ain't make sense to me. That was like, man, I be trying to. Sometimes I be wanting to put that in the comments. Somebody I be like, when they be talking about fatherhood and motherhood, I be like, you talking about fatherhood and motherhood, but you on live streaming with me.
I never understand it. 6, 7 hours. I say I can't do it.
I can't do it, man.
I can't do it.
My ass would be hard for sending for just for 5 hours.
And listen, and even if we had got a deal tomorrow, we still won't be doing no 5-hour live.
No, I'll tell Shay same thing. I'll be like 2 hours.
2 hours max.
2 hours.
Because even the Breakfast Club do 2 hours.
Yeah,
like 2 hours.
2 hour shows.
2 hour
two
shows.
Hours,
we
2 hour shows.
Might have some overtime, sure, but 2 hours. That's all. That's all we do.
Yeah, and
not only that, but it's a study done like around. I think if you go longer than 2 hours and go longer, around that time people start drifting off. They be like, man, I'm tired. They go to other shows because it's too long. I've been saying that for the longest.
Yeah.
Some people still do it. Kudos to them. You got Kai Cenat who does it for the youth generation. Because remember, they don't have nothing to do. They home all day, so they're not going to do it. But I'm saying as an adult,
no. DJ, shout out to him. He do 6 hour live streams on the day.
No, but he do it at night.
He do it.
If you notice, he never do it at night. He do it at night.
But he's a millionaire. He could do that.
He could do that.
But he ain't got no kids. He ain't got no
kids.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. He don't have no kids.
From us regular folks, we got to do this regular because I got other shit I got to do. We haven't cut a check yet for us to be out here on 5 hours. Hell no.
Exactly.
And look, Shashi said they be driving on the path.
Oh my God!
It's an addiction. It is an addiction. It's an addiction.
Yeah, and it's like out of 90, only like 3% of people who are actually making money. You know what I mean? And we got to be. And I'm not saying this to be there. You have to be strategic about this. I'm not saying you can't do this, but you gotta tone down the 7-hour live streams, baby. You got to. Like I can't go.
Well, I know what we talking about.
Yeah. Nigga, like sometimes I fall asleep, bro, and I'll be in there drifting off. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun. But then I'm wondering, like, if you there from the daytime up to now, throughout the day, we out here working regular jobs.
Right.
For real. And I do a lot of my jobs. So trust me, I don't have. I gotta get my rest. That was my dad.
Me and Ronnie, we moving and grooving. It's really nonstop.
Oh my God.
Wait, him got 6 kids?
Man.
Him? Shout out to him.
Yeah. Oh,
He
2
said
sets of
2
twins. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot, man.
Man, 6 kids? Wow. That was it. But remember, if your wife understand the business you're in, she will take care of them kids until you're done. So I know him normally do a 4 hour stream. So he still, if you do the math correctly, he still have time to spend time with them kids because you do a 4 hour
Yeah.
stream, and then the rest of the day he just spend time with his kids. But my thing is, when you do a back to back to back, that's when I question it. I be like, bro, I don't think you got kids. I don't even think your kids probably in the house because it doesn't make sense. But two sets of twins, wow, blessing to him.
Yeah, shout out to Natasha. She said, "We want to chat for hours. Do it offline with your real life friends." She said, "Social media can daze people into a coma sometimes." Yes, they can. I agree 100%.
And why I say this, Ron, bring back physical education in school above all the energy problem. It'll solve all the energy problem. I agree.
Yeah.
We need to bring back the trades in the school. That's another thing that'll help these
I
kids
remember
out.
the wood shop, the
Oh
auto
man,
mechanics. I think computer. I had all those classes. Those classes was those fun.
Yeah.
I was in wood
JR,
shop and auto mechanics.
JROTC. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember those. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I should have took wood shop serious because you know why? That wood shop class it would have helped you build your own house.
Yes.
I exactly said
I
the
messed up
same.
on the wood shop class because when I was in that class, I BS that class. I didn't really take it seriously. Like that class was really really good.
He said, "Yeah, they pay him to keep the strings going. It can't be that much." He
So they
say,
do. They send him they send him like 100. Like he said, you want me to keep it going? You gotta send me 100, so
"You
they send
going
him
to
100.
chat for hours or do it offline? Your real life and social media can daze people into into a coma. That's a fact."
Because if your eyes always on the screen, it can mess with it can mess with your eyesight. It got to give you it got to mess up your brain too. That was I move away. That was sometimes I just put my earpiece on and I just let people. But majority of the time, like, cause I work late night, so when people are on late night, it's good for me and Jordan too. So I'm able to listen in and this and that.
Yeah,
That's why Kevin Samuel was so powerful because remember he was going for the night crowd, people that work
yeah,
at night,
yep.
and also on Fresh and Fit. That way they did a night hour because people at night, there are people that still work, especially in New York. New York, they
Oh
don't
yeah.
sleep.
They don't sleep, yo.
No,
They
no,
don't.
no.
That's why it's good. Those are good
And
hours
also
for
and people that live in the West Coast too, because it's still kind of early over here as well.
So DJ Academic, he's in a good spot because he do it at night. He don't do it during the day. Because you know during the day everybody scream, but at night there's a lot of open availability there. So if you're like a podcaster, that night stream is where it's at. Because people literally truckers, overnight start guys, people that do business at night, they be up.
Yeah, they do, and it's like a radio show, and,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And if you got that many subscribers, they know it's the After Dark show, and it's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty soon,
Um,
Chaos gonna do an after show. We're gonna split
we
up.
do. Mm.
I can't do good at night. I
He
can't do
did. I
that.
did.
So
Hey,
I can't need to be at the night.
it
And me
might
and
be
Jordan
on
do the
Patreon
day.
because it about to get wild.
I can't
Mhm.
do after dark. Yeah, me and
I
Jordan do the
did.
afternoon. We do the afternoon shift. I do the morning. Jordan do the afternoon. I can't do night. There you go.
Hmm.
Split us up.
Hmm.
Mhm.
We gonna get it
That's a good
popping.
idea though. That's
We
a good
did.
Yes.
idea though. I came at night, Jordan afternoon, and I'm in the morning shift. So keep the
Mhm.
crowd going.
He said, "I got my CNA in high school, but I quit the first day I started using it."
Why I say great parents are not they not online. I'm
That's a
telling
fact.
you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's true.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They stay away. Stay away.
And they're not posting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Jay Prince is a good friend of mine, so me and him be talking, and he be like, "Oh, he like, yo, I ain't screaming today." I said, "That's good. Spend time with your kids."
Yeah.
Me and him be laughing. I'm like, he said, "Damn, like that." He was like, "Yeah."
Like
Remember, the people ain't going anywhere. If people solidly rock with you, they're not going. If the
they
supporters rock with you, they're not going anywhere. I promise you, they're
they're
not.
not.
True.
And if you schedule yourself and put regular content out, you feed them enough where they won't. But when you're doing like 5, 7, I'm like, whoa, baby.
No, but if you're doing your day off, I can get it. But when you have kids,
Yeah, yeah, no.
that's when I question. If you
Yeah,
single, no kids, go ahead. But you talking about
yeah.
you got 4 kids, 5 kids, 6
Kids,
kids,
you got a
and up,
wife.
got a girlfriend, there's no way he's screaming. Nah,
No, 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 no,
something's
no.
wrong. Something's
You
wrong there.
yeah, you
Some of that
can
right, some of
excuse.
that right with that story.
No, you can
It's either your
excuse.
girlfriend don't care, she got another nigga on the side that she
Basically,
ain't telling you.
Right.
It's either your baby mom taking care of the kid, or three, your kids in the house and you lock the door, making sure we can't hear the kid. So something don't be. It just don't. The mathematics don't add up. But Jordan, I don't know. You got any final topic?
I do. I do. I still
Go
found
right
one.
ahead.
So this I just found this one. So this one is about society is used to strongly motherhood, and there was a chick who was talking about. I'm seeing the link. I can. One second. Yeah, so go ahead and play this clip, Hakeem. This is when we talk about society is used to strongly motherhood.
Crazy. Society is so used to single moms, even married single moms, that when I used to tell people that I have toddlers and I'm a stay-at-home wife, the number one thing they used to always say is, "Oh my God, I bet your hands are so full. I bet that's so busy for you." And I didn't want to tell them the truth that I'm spoiled as hell and I have tons of help. Because 9 times out of 10, they'll also say, "Well, I have 3 kids of my own, so I know how difficult it is." And the whole time they're trying to project their situation onto me, I'm thinking in my head, well, dang, you probably should have got knocked up by somebody else. But I have to stand there and smile and nod and pretend I know what it's like to be a mother that just has a difficult life. But I can't relate. I'm spoiled as hell. I do whatever I want to do. Heck, I'm about to head to the spa right now. I don't clean my own house. I've never had restless nights. I've never had to change diapers by myself. I even hired somebody recently to come cook for us on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm just spoiled. I have an easy life. Kids are not. And that's because I made the right decision on who I laid down and got pregnant by. My husband and I planned our kids, and the number one thing I told him before I even got pregnant was I'm not going to be one of those stay-at-home moms that are miserable as hell stuck in the house with kids. And you know what my husband said? Live your best life, beautiful. Anywhere you want to go or anything you want to do, you can do it. You want to go on spa dates, you want to go hang out with your friends, you want to go shopping, by all means, you are free to do that. That's the beautiful thing about marrying a older, mature, understandable man. He loves how spoiled I am. He don't think that a woman's place is just to look miserable and battered in the house. Y'all know what's crazy? Society is so used to.
Was she speaking facts or was she capping? What's your take on it, Ronnie?
Well, she is speaking fast into society. They are pushing for more single mother because you know why? It brings more sale value to the economics. The more single money you have, better sales go up. When I mean sales go up, I mean diapers, pampers, you name it, all that goes up because now you have single mothers, and not that, but you also have a lot of single mothers depending on the government. Now, to avoid all that from happening, ladies, it's time to close them up and don't give your legs to everybody. That's the only thing that can stop that. Same thing with fellas. Fellas stop coming on every woman. So but at the same time, this is highly promoted and it's going to keep promoted because single mother is on the rise. And Natasha Victor made me laugh because she said she rebuked single mother struggles. But I agree with her. But however, that's being promoted, being pushed into society. Right now, girls don't even want a relationship. They rather have a baby, Hakeem, than have a stable relationship. That's the crazy thing. Go ahead.
she said she's being extreme and talking about the other end to be extreme. Parenting is neither luxury nor poverty. Come on now. Yes, I agree with you, but I'm not gonna lie though. I actually a lot of things she said I don't disagree with. Me personally, I want to have kids in a way where my kids still go to daycare and my wife stays home. I don't want her to go work for nobody. That's just my dream. I don't want to come home to a woman that's stressed out. Allow me to be stressed out and you rub my head down. I understand this. I seen what happens when this thing. So I want to. That's why I'm working my ass off to try to build myself to a point when I do have children or I do take somebody. I could be like, hey, I just want you to stay at the crib. Matter of fact, You don't gotta stay at the crib. I just don't want you to go work for nobody. You want to go start your business. You want to go open up a ghost kitchen. You got the access to the account, but make sure when I come home, the food ready and you brew me a cup of coffee. That's all I'm asking. So when she says she doesn't struggle, you can see she's happy. She has on a fur coat. She's maybe one out of accepting, but she did say something clear. An older, mature man. She looks young. She went and had a baby with somebody who was already not on that bull ass. A lot of women are having kids with guys their age who ain't ready to settle down. I'm somebody who over 40. I'm not out here playing with nobody. I can't listen, it's too financially risky to be sleeping around and having multiple baby mamas. Give me one, drop one or two. I'll work. We'll do some financial planning, do some things. You do your side business, open you up an Etsy shop. Relax. We could just relax here. Go on vacations. You live your life. We ain't doing nothing special. While you go to the gym and your homegirls at work, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But my wife would love to be a stay-at-home mom. She would, I mean, stay-at-home wife. Stay-at-home mom and stay-at-home wife. That's what she loves. She loves to
Yeah.
be, my wife, she doesn't mind working, but, she told me, like I say, it would be a dream, to be a stay-at-home wife and, make my own schedule, do what I need to do. And that's what I want for my wife too, because, she don't have to deal with a lot of stress going on outside, she could deal with stuff that's inside the house, it's gonna be stressful time when it comes to as housewife and everything. That's as in everything goes and everything. But it's gonna be stressful time with the kids like any other time. All that type of things. But yeah. But what she was talking about. She seems like she got a guy that was clearly older than her. Maybe he's in the 40s, maybe in the 50s. He sounded relatively established. He built his money up to get to the point and say, hey, if I have a wife, she can stay home because I built my wealth, I built myself, I built my type of lifestyle where my wife don't have to work no more. And now she can make her own schedules of, when to cook, when to clean, when to go have spa days, when to go out with his friends or take the kids to the park, or make a schedule to go on vacations, or make a schedule of us going out, me and the husband and the kids with the grandmother or a friend or something like that, do what we need to do and everything. Because, and the thing is like, that's, that the one of the things like why stuff is going up too, because we have a lot more single, a lot more women that do want to work. And that's where you see a lot of stuff is going up as well. But, back in the day, it kind of wasn't like that. But now, society is pushing single motherhood, and it's getting higher and higher and higher, and, it's when it comes to, family, it's not a good look, as to have a family unit. But yeah, man, the chick, I definitely agree how the society is really pushing single motherhood, because you see, they try to push women not to have, kids all the way to their 40s and everything too. So they really, really pushing that and everything, because you can see time is changing with medicine and everything. So, but yeah, like I said, as a single mother, as a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother, like I said, it's to me that's my wife thinking. My wife, and I know a lot of people think some women that I know they think of wonders of it because they don't have to deal about the outside things. All they got for is the kids, their husband, their family, and do what you got to do to make it to make that household. That's it.
But to me, as a woman, you shouldn't be wanting to be like have a kid on your own. Because there's a lot of women today, they want to like have kids on your own. Like, don't you want somebody to be there to rub your belly, to rub your feet? Like, they don't even care about that anymore. I'm not gonna say all women don't, but it seems like that's what it's heading in society. Like, especially with sexy red, man. Like, she just came out of the hospital and she twerking. I'm like, this is what they're promoting.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you just came out of the hospital. Your thing is loose. Right. And then she like literally twerking and don't give a damn. I'm like, bro.
And the thing is about it, Harani, my wife was worried about, her, her, healing for, next 4 to 5, 6 months.
Exactly.
And I told her about sexual red. Z, look at her. This, she only been 2 weeks. Look what she doing.
Exactly. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Hey,
And she already in the studio already.
she got a picture where she's squeezing her monkey.
I already know.
She say I
Yeah.
don't.
Come on,
She
Hakeem,
say I don't
damn.
gotta work.
Oh, Lord.
But I
I hope you
wanted
didn't say that. Damn.
no, but I wanted to correct something that that Natasha said, which is true. She said she's still gonna have stressors, the child's grades, monitoring, going to extracurricular activity, ensuring that they're socializing with peers, plus the self-care adult women need. That's a fact. So her job is not done. She still has a lot more to do. Or if there's a family business, she still has to run it. You know what I mean? So it's just better for me. It's just better I had some situation like that.
And then Joe don't heard him. He said this. He said the housewife wife is not an easy job. It takes a lot of organizing and keep everything going. Facts. It do.
Basically.
That was say even if my wife desired to be a housewife, I'll still have her working with me in the business somewhere.
Yeah.
She won't just be home, just house and kids, because they drive her crazy. I'm like, no, baby, you got to get outside the house. You got to do something. Like you got to go do something. You got to go to the salon, something. You're not gonna stay in this house going crazy.
No,
You know,
definitely.
I think we lost Jordan. I think
He's coming. Another thing too, even if my wife was a housewife, the days I'm off, I'm telling her leave.
Mhm.
I said, go ahead, go leave. I'm gonna take the kids for the day. Is my off day? I'm off and I'm chilling. You don't already. I said, oh, I'm gonna hang with them today. You go do
Yeah,
your thing. It's
the
a
balance.
balance. So it's not like, oh, even she know on my days off, they hanging with me. Or I'm gonna take the kids out the whole day or go to the spa. Or you don't
Right.
want me to come with y'all? Nah, just go chill with your sister. Matter of fact, go take the 2 days and go. If you want to go off in the weekend, go do your thing. When you do that, you're balancing out. You're showing that you care. Sometimes, you know what I mean. I would never want to put so much on it. She's gonna be at the crib. You got to cook, clean, wash my clothes, on demand sex. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to do all of that. I'm gonna make it better for you. Like, oh, you want to go somewhere this weekend, baby? You want me to come or you want to go by yourself? You want to take your sister? Go ahead.
Correct. Facts.
You know, when you provide that type of lifestyle, not a lot of dudes want to do that.
No, because they want control. Moments good. But I'm like, it's good to have control, but at the same time, they want to have control, but they want their woman to be miserable. I'm like, bruh.
No.
But go ahead, Jordan. Any final thoughts before the
Yeah, man.
yeah.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, man. Hey, women that think about this want to be a stay-at-home wife. Trust me, if you can plan during the day, just like you do at work or something like that, like plan your day out, you know. And the thing is, it's like it's a lot of person being a stay-at-home wife. A lot of people don't know. They just think I don't know. They think of it as slavery. I don't know why they think about it as slavery because that's just crazy to me. But being a single I'm not saying I'm sorry. Being a housewife, it's a definitely a lot of perks and everything because you could take care of the house and other stuff, or if your husband got a business, you could work with him in this business, or like you said earlier, you could create your own business while take care of the kids and everything. But there's a lot of perks of being a stay-at-home housewife. Period. That's my final thoughts on that.
And like always, also very important. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, great shout out, great appreciation to Joe. I heard him. Why High was in the building. The lovely Natasha Vincent, who always holding us down. She never stops. She hold us down to that's what I ain't say to the sun comes, I say to the crown comes up. That's what you do. Shout out to Shiesty Bum. Good job, Shiesty Bum, holding in the conversation today. I'm proud of you. You're growing up, but you're growing up in the world. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jabbar. Shout out to Kendall for always being in the building, always showing love and support. Shout out to you. Shout out to just him. Yeah, he was also in the building doing his thing. He never stopped, don't stop, won't stop. That man's always working. And not only that, he support a lot of platforms. I really do greatly appreciate him. Shout out to Nightish was in the building. Night's always coming over here showing us love. I always go over there and showing them love as well. Shout out to Ashton that was also in the building today. Ashton, good job, man. Ashton over there, he doing his job over there, his own channel. He's building his little channel over there. He doing his thing, have a dope conversation. Shout out to Gore. Gore is another one. Always supporting everybody. I really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the lovely Sherry Bryant and also Bobby Bryant. I don't know what you saw it. She came back after her birthday.
Oh man,
Fabulous.
fly as hell.
Like a like an ice cream gorilla, a gorilla black. He doing his thing because he out
Doing
there
this,
stunning.
doing this thing ain't the word.
I'm like, that's how you supposed to treat your woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how you so. He doing it the Miami style. He making sure she walk out there like sexy and classy. Gorilla Black doing this thing. Shout out to him. Shout out to Sky, man. Not only that, yeah, guys, you already know. Shout out to those that are also watching the Kick, Facebook, and IG. Pretty soon we're gonna be on Twitch. No, not sorry. I'm sorry on
TikTok. We working on that. We working on that.
That's what we're trying to be on all the social media.
Right.
And like the times of visit say, don't forget to go KL Culture Radio community tab. In the community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio t-shirt. You see there's different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Red. I got the white.
Yeah.
The green is different colors. The hat's coming out soon. I hope you get in the Benny.
I'm gonna get that. I got my shirt coming too. I got the green one coming. Yeah, we about to kill it.
And also the KL Culture Radio coffee mug with Jordan. I'm still in the mail. Mine should be coming soon. Yeah, the KL Culture coffee mug, mine should be on its way. I'm just waiting. I was looking today to see what's gonna come in so I can do cheer. Shout out to KL Culture Radio. We got the gear, we got the shirts, the hats coming soon, and also the KL Culture Radio. Give me 1 second. I forgot. The KL Prince King book, Black Love. You see it, guys? The hard copy. Mm-hmm. Don't get your black glove. Get your black glove on. Support the platform. Go ahead.
And a new book will be out hopefully by next week.
Next week?
Next week.
So okay. I'm book on my hand, 2 books. Now come over here. Don't forget, support the platform. As you can see, he's a real author. Hakeem Bello right there. No cap. No shade. It's right there. Real copy.
Let's get it.
So you show the people like, oh, you know, some people like, oh, he's a fake author.
Yeah.
Black and white, baby. He's a real one. So come over here, support the platform. We really greatly appreciate it. And like always, thank you guys so much for supporting the platform, for downloading our content, for coming over here rocking with us each and every day. We really do love you guys. We really do. Y'all understand that. Y'all making chaos literally a dream come true. To be able to have a person like you to write a book, us to have t-shirts, coffee mugs, and 100K downloads is literally like a dream come true, guys. Y'all don't.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the love. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Radio. We see you guys Wednesday. We over and out.
Peace.